Erstkontakt, 2016, English, bulthaup catalogue. Slide 1. Life's most precious moments are spent in a place of perfection. Bulthaup. Slide 2. Life's most precious moments are spent in a place of perfection. Bulthaup. Slide 3. The place where you feel at home. Bulthaup kitchen and space systems allow us to focus on what really matters, people. Time spent together around the table is precious. Values, such as family and friendship, are rediscovered. All because of our wish to shift away from the hectic world we live in to one of the senses and tactile experiences. Longing for a world of moments when everything just comes together is what drives us on. And in these moments, we truly feel at one with ourselves. We enjoy every sensation. We feel completely at home. The place where we feel at home is the heart of where we live and communicate, a living space beyond fast-paced trends and fashions. We find balance by withdrawing into our own private sphere. In the digital age of speed, transparency, and information overload, the kitchen becomes a theater for our own desires and needs. We are constantly reinventing the kitchen because at bulthaup we see people and their needs and habits constantly changing over time. Even at times of rapid change and sensory overload, bulthaup has remained a company that understands itself as a place of reflection, questioning, and insatiable curiosity. Addressing tasks with an analytical mind, our passion and our consistency in terms of ideas and actions are part of the company's spirit. Out of this spirit, we constantly redevelop our own products. As people's needs change, multifunctional concepts of space become increasingly important. The kitchen is transformed into an individualized space for dialogue, becoming a cooking area within the living space. At the heart of that feeling is the dining table, the core of household life. It is the place where people experience and where they live, indulging their wishes and habits. You can choose from products with flexible design possibilities, creative consistency, or pure simplicity. Everything has been developed with ergonomic needs in mind because we want people to feel at home and at ease in their kitchen. Functions are arranged logically. Details are imbued with accomplished functionality. The clarity and the sensuality of the materials are untouched by the hectic modern spirit of the times. We are devoted to kitchen and space systems that allow form, function, and material to focus solely on what matters. Experiencing life's most wonderful moments, enjoying them with all our senses, and feeling truly at home. Mark O. Eckert, CEO, bulthaup. Design, quality, passion. Bulthaup begins where machines can go no further. That's when people with passion bring the finishing touches to your bulthaup kitchen. We believe in authentic materials and genuine quality, but we also believe in employees who, each day, work with enthusiasm, care, and craftsman-honed skills to make your kitchen something unique and very special. Slide 5 is a picture of a man looking at the worktop surface. Slide 6. Perfection comes from craftsmanship. People are able to create things that even the most sophisticated technology cannot. We understand because we can grasp. We grasp with our hands. Anyone who has ever run their hand over the edge of a bulthaup worktop will understand that the human hand can do far more than any machine. Bulthaup begins where machines leave off. When our eyes see our personal objects are mirrored in a handcrafted lacquered front, we realize the effect that materials can have. We call this material depth. It is then that we understand why the experience and dedication of the human hand are needed to create perfection. perfection and quality for a place where we feel truly content. This wonderful place, the kitchen, is first and foremost a workshop, a place of work. This is why everything must be clear and simple. It must work. Before this can happen, other people, highly qualified specialists, have focused on the quality of the materials and production processes involved. These designers, developers, and builders think and work hand in hand, closely and holistically. Craftsmanship and small-scale manufacturing come together beautifully in industrial production. This means that long before the first design drawing, every aspect of an ergonomic, aesthetic, technical, and production-related nature is weighed up and factored in. We call upon 60 years of experience in research and development in order to constantly reinvent the kitchen, because we are creating a place that gives people the freedom to feel content. Scientific organizations and food scientists are consulted to carry out everyday practicability and suitability tests. Experience is also what makes our engineers so adept at what they do, namely creating the perfect form. Their maxim is that strength must come from design, from the product they develop. Our products have to work with the same precision after decades of use as they did on day one. So we test all our materials in our own laboratories to ensure they meet Bulthaup's quality standards. For our customers, this means that there is transparency in everything we do, authenticity in our materials, and perfection in our finished product. This is why at Bulthaup we talk of thoughtfulness. Slide 6 is a woman using her hands to create something beautiful. Slide 8. Using this high-quality wood as a veneer and not as a solid piece means protecting resources. After all, it is a rare material, at least in the quality we demand. Veneer sheets are seamlessly joined together using a veneer bonding machine in order to achieve perfect grain patterns. At Bulthaup, veneered surfaces therefore look like they came from a single piece. Johann Paintmeyer, veneer craftsman. It's Johann. Johann Paintmeyer, veneer craftsman. Johann, I believe. Slide 9. At the Bulthaup factory, the very same employee produces all of the fronts, side panels, and worktops for an entire kitchen. This is because each craftsman creates their own angle when beveling edges. The angle on the corner therefore differs very slightly from craftsman to craftsman. That's craftsmanship, and expert eyes notice it. Benedict Hemmarl, cabinet maker. And then the side note on the left side of page 9, pictures clockwise from top left. Before the individual items of furniture are packaged and shipped to you, they undergo one final stringent check. The front is carefully examined even before it is attached to the body of the unit. Young colleagues are trained by our skilled craftsmen in the care needed when processing our materials. The specialist in high glass surfaces works on all four sides of the fronts by hand. The last moment of 4 checks to ensure the perfect grain of the veneers. Erstkontakt, 2016. English Bulthaup Catalogue. Form, function, material. A Bulthaup kitchen is the stage for the lives acted out there. This is why all of its formal elements are simple and clear, and all of its functions carefully thought through to the tiniest detail. All of the materials used are authentic and perfectly finished. Slide 11, picture. Slide 12. Space through clarity and simplicity. How a living space is created from subtle simplicity and pure sensuality. We look with our eyes. They continually show us a new choreography of sculptural forms and varying proportions depending on our perspective. Exciting rhythms constantly develop and evolve. Only a design with lasting meaning can produce such a visual ballet. Such a beautiful paragraph. Wow, so well written. The best designers had an eye for it. As humans, we like clear, tidy shapes that we instantly understand and which give us space to grow. For this reason at bulthaup, we have a clear and simple language of form. We consistently omit everything superfluous. Only what is truly necessary, indeed indispensable, remains. The result is kitchens that are ageless and put their users first. Users decide. They perceive the surfaces with their own eyes, the fine interaction of color and grain in the veneers, the beautiful aura of anodized aluminum, the personal object that's suffused with nuance reflects in the light of the surfaces. The passion for detail is fundamental and is exemplified by the veneers chosen by the veneer craftsmen, the hand-polished fronts and the solid wood pullouts with their craftsman-made zinc joints. The designers have defined a language of form that is clear and simple, allowing the surfaces to produce their effect. Good designers do not presume to dominate architecture. Instead, good design recedes into the background and accentuates the straight lines that most rooms have as a result of their floor plans. The human dimension is their guiding principle. Gone are oversized cross-sections, disruptive edges, and design at the expense of function. In all three product lines, B3, B2, and B1, we are inspired by this philosophy that puts people at the heart of everything we do. On the left page, side note, at the very bottom of slide 12, side note, left page. Left page, bulthaup B3 laminate, laser edge, seamless joint between the worktop and the edge. Shown here is a bulthaup B3 recessed front version. Previous pages, bulthaup B3 front in brilliant flint lacquer in a stainless steel monoblock. Bulthaup B3 wall panel in walnut with shelves and spotlights. Stainless steel monoblock with door in brilliant flint lacquer. Slide 13 is a picture. Oh, beautiful picture. Slide 14. There are 4 pictures here. First picture. The bulthaup B3 multifunction wall structures the room and supports wall hanging units, panels, and other functional elements. Second picture. Horizontal panels in sand beige aluminum with functional gap into which functional elements can be hung. Picture 3. Wall hanging bulthaup B3 sideboard, designed in flint-colored high-gloss lacquer in front of walnut panels. Picture 4. Form and function merge to create a single entity in the bulthaup B2 workbench in stainless steel. The seamlessly finished stainless steel can endure even the harshest treatment during food preparation and takes on a beautiful patina over time. Side note at the very bottom. Previous double page, simple and clear form and handle. The angled form of the bulthaup B1 surface also serves as a handle. Slide 15. The challenge is ultimately to simplify everything, and that's where the difficulty lies. Making something very simple or reducing it to the point at which its essence is exposed. We work down to the finest detail, but we do not highlight it. Bulthaup design. Side note at the very bottom of 15. Right. Island in flint laminate with clear vertical structuring of the fronts. The bulthaup mixer faucet continues the harmony of form. The bulthaup B2 workbench with stainless steel plates in front of the B2 tool cabinet in solid walnut. The angled stainless steel legs indicate the workbench. Slide 16. Function creates quality of life. How the kitchen becomes a personal living space. Cooking doesn't just mean feeding the body. It also means nourishing the mind and soul. The ritual is expressed through all five senses: the taste, color, smell, touch, and the sound made by stirring with a spoon, gentle or rapid chopping with a knife. Sitting together, talking and listening around the table changes perspectives. Conversation follows the fork and senses take over. The kitchen table as a venue of comedy and tragedy. To experience this quality of life, things need to work. They need to work very simply and without fuss or bother. After all, function brings quality of life. The ultimate quality comes when the product functions as a life companion. It is only when a product becomes my product that it becomes a part of my life. This only works if function and quality are so much taken for granted that we no longer even have to think about them. We expect quality and simple, intuitive function, and then our love for the product grows. At Bulthaup, quality and function come first. Actually, quality and function comes first. Doesn't matter. This is how the kitchen becomes a personal living space. Every Bulthaup kitchen is therefore a tailor-made one-off that is customized to meet your desires and needs, your ergonomic requirements, your changing life circumstances, and the space in which you live. The choice is huge because almost everything is possible. Floating, pedestal supported, or floor standing, wall line, and kitchen island. Every function is carefully thought out, down to the last detail. Side note, left page, an aluminum shelf and hook are hung in the functional gap between the walnut panels. The shelf offers space for jars with aluminum jackets for spices or for other ingredients. Slide 17. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pictures. And I'm sure there are side notes. 18. Let's start with the side notes since we talked about the beautiful pictures. Side notes. Previous pages. Bulthaup B2 workbench with stainless steel cooking module in front of an open tool cabinet housing a number of functional elements. Knife block, utensil trays, kitchen roll holder, notice board, rods for hanging kitchen tools, bread box, and wooden boxes. Slated shutter cabinet with flint-colored front. The flat slates close flush. The toaster and mixer can be used in the cabinet without an open door getting in the way. Slide 18, 4 pictures. Picture number 1. Form and function merge to create a single entity. The horizontal structure of the planning continues inside. I wonder if it's actually the planing. The horizontal structure of the planing continues inside. Planing would be different though. No, this is planning. The horizontal structure of the planning continues inside. The anthracite steel drawer is equipped with a functional prism that can accommodate various accessories. Picture number 2. The Bulthaup B3 pocket door unit provides space for appliances such as the oven or dishwasher, and internal drawers for a host of provisions and utensils. As a result, the pocket door unit leaves the formal calm of the kitchen design undisturbed. When the doors are folded in, they create no obstacles while working. Picture number 3. The flush stainless steel basin and mixer faucet rising from the worktop form the water point that can be functionally enhanced with accessories such as the hanging sieve. Picture number 4. Bulthaup B1 internal drawers and tool pull-outs in laminated birch wood with separate triple anodization. Slide 19. Bulthaup B2 workbench with side functional gap into which kitchen tools and dish towels can be hung. Aluminum rails with glass holders in the Bulthaup B2 tool cupboard. On the right, side note, functional prism in oak with stainless steel divider and utensil tray in cross-section. Bulthaup B3 spotlights for mood lighting and light for working in. It can be used in the functional gap precisely where it is needed. Internal drawer and pull-out made from solid walnut walnut with craftsman finish in the traditional zinc joints. The pullout can be divided with wooden boxes. Bulthaup mixer faucet rising from the function box. It ensures a high outlet and clear worktop. Erskontakt, 2016, English Bulthaup Catalogue. Slide 20. Passion for the right things. Every material tells its own story. Wood breathes, has warmth, and feels soft. Wood has a soul, and its soul lies in its natural characteristics. Every tree is unique, like a fingerprint. Your Bulthaup kitchen is equally unique. This is why our veneer craftsman selects the right veneer for your kitchen. Many years of experience and professional skill help him, as does his understanding of the characteristic properties of every type of wood. He has respect for this valuable raw material and its individual story. His is a trained eye when it comes to compensating tiny imperfections in the wood and creating a harmonious veneer finish. At Bulthaup, materials are authentic. They are what they look like, smell like, and feel like. Wood is warm and vital. Materials other than wood, such as lacquer, laminate, aluminum, stainless steel, glass, and stone, are used in places where they create the perfect complement to the natural warmth of the wood. All that matters is the appreciation of the material. Intimate knowledge of the material drives the motivation to create individual masterpieces. We call this material authenticity. We call this material authenticity. Material authenticity is derived from our passion for the right things. We focus on what really matters. For example, anodized aluminum is used to give surfaces the resistance they need for optimal use in the kitchen. Every surface material has its own story. If the jar containing homemade marmalade is reflected in the high-gloss lacquer, the kitchen starts to become not just a kitchen, but your kitchen. Behind that high-gloss front is a 9-stage finishing process. The fronts, the reverses, and also the edges are polished by hand after each of the total of 3 lacquering processes. In the final step, each front is once again meticulously checked and finally polished until the transition from surface to edge is seamless and smooth. Bulthaup steps in where human input is needed, because only hands and eyes are able to perfect what mechanical means cannot. Whether it is laser laminate fronts or lightweight and seamless stainless steel. Side note, left page at the very bottom. Wall panel and walnut horizontal veneer with continuous veneer bloom. A kitchen roll holder is suspended in the functional gap. Slide 20. And then we'll start with the slide 20 side note from slide 21. From the slide 21 side note here, the previous pages. Stainless steel monoblock with seamless joints between the side panels and worktop and precise edge finishing. The stainless steel surface is given the characteristic Bulthaup finish. The high-gloss flint-colored lacquered door has a remarkable deep luster that is produced through a 9-stage finishing process involving both machine and manual craftsmanship. 2 pictures, actually there are 3 pictures. The first picture, reverse of the Bulthaup B2 tool cabinet made from solid walnut. Its beauty radiates from every angle. The rear wall is also framed by an aluminum strip. Second picture, the 6 cm thick Bulthaup B1 worktop in white laminate, together with the fronts and their coordinated, soft curves create a balanced harmony. On the right, the laminate worktop blends and homogeneously, such a big word. The laminate worktop blends and homogeneously with, blends in, blends in is a phrase, I'm sorry. The laminate worktop blends in homogeneously with the system made up fronts and side panels made up of Oh, why did I mess up that sentence? I will start again. On the right picture, the third picture. The laminate worktop blends in homogeneously with the system made up of front and side panels. There. All laminate edges are laser welded and seamless. Slide 23. All bulthaup surfaces are the same on every side. There is virtually no distinction between the front and the reverse. Joints are made invisible. The result is seamless transitions from surface to edge. Bulthaup. On the right, side note, bulthaup B2 stainless steel worktop with seamlessly welded edges. Solid wood panels in walnut and stainless steel produce a beautiful collage. The aluminum panels provide an even base for the maple wood trivet in the bulthaup B2 tool cabinet. Slide 24. Accessories for more space. Accessories complement the kitchen and design systems. They provide eye-catching features and are the perfect companions for working with your hands. Our hands shape things. From the raw materials to the finished product, hands sow the grain, mill it, and turn it into bread. Bread is a common cultural asset all over the world. When its aroma hits our nose, when we feel its natural beauty, we feel at home. No matter where we are, sharing bread around the table opens our hearts. At Bulthaup, we have created accessories for every need and every desire, because we have a passion for natural products that enrich our lives. Our bread cutting boards are made from real wood, because the antibacterial properties of the wood make it so food-friendly. Wood remains the first choice in the kitchen, especially when knives are being used. Consequently, cutting, chopping, and pasta boards at Bulthaup are made from solid steamed maple wood or solid beech wood. The classic Bulthaup cutting board is made from maple wood and has a well-designed metal handle to ensure a secure grip. The golden rule for working with our hands involves easy handling, tidying, and the ready availability of tools. Just as with the typical equipment of a craftsman, we always want simple, good solutions in the kitchen. The accessories we use need to be practical, solid, and durable. And of course, form follows function to ensure that we also find them beautiful. Genuine craftsmanship follows traditions, whether we're thinking about aromatic bread or kitchen accessories. Let me try that again. Genuine craftsmanship follows traditions, whether we're thinking about aromatic bread or kitchen accessories. We all long for timeless beauty that actually works. A trivet with an aluminum panel and side handles big enough to accommodate even large roasting tins. Utensil trays made from stainless steel that look beautiful when serving up at the table, but also fit stunningly into the functional prisms of the drawers. A bread container made from terracotta where bread stays fresh and crispy for many days longer. All designed by the hands of Bulthaup craftsmen, just like bread you bake yourself. Left page, side note. Breadboard in natural maple with pull-out crumb tray. The cutting trivet is finished with traditional zinc joints. Slide 25, pictures of a nice pot. It looks like a clay pot, and then utensil trays. And then we'll look at the side note first on page 26. Previous pages. Trivet made from solid stainless steel. The handles on the sides provide excellent grips. Utensil trays made from stainless steel with leather inlay. They can be stowed in the drawer's functional prisms and are also a beautiful serving accessory on any table. First picture. The Bulthaup B1 drawer made from laminate birch wood creates a warm contrast against the clean laminate exterior of the B1 cabinet. Wooden boxes and inserts for knives and spice jars are available to choose from for division of space and clear storage. Picture number 2. You can bring order to your utensils with wooden boxes in the solid birch wood pullouts. Slide 27. The functional prisms are more than an organization system. Every user can arrange them as they wish, with a different layout every day if desired. Bulthaup. Picture number 1. Bulthaup walnut wood drawer with functional prism structure in walnut. Stainless steel dividers, utensil trays, knife holders, and spice jars are filled and complemented with personal utensils. Second picture. Bulthaup aluminum drawer with functional prisms and natural oak. Stainless steel dividers, utensil trays, foil roll holder, and spice jars come from the Bulthaup internal organization system. Picture number 3. Bulthaup steel drawer in anthracite, equipped with functional prisms, featured an anthracite-colored rubber-like panel. It accommodates cutlery and utensil trays with leather inlays. Glass dividers also create compartments to suit the user's own needs. Slide 28. An aluminum holder for the china pot hangs from the functional gap. The white pot can hold kitchen utensils as well as herbs. Picture number 2. Glass spice containers line up in the functional prisms and can be placed lying down or standing up on the table or worktop. On the right, oval wooden box in veneered maple measuring 58.5 by 29 by 13 centimeters. Chopping board in steamed maple oiled, measuring 55 by 40 by 7 centimeters. Large and small chopping board in natural maple with stainless steel handle, measuring 45 by 31.6 by 2.2 centimeters and 31.7 by 21.5 by 1.5 centimeters. Bread container in white stone with maple wood cover, measuring 47.4 by 28 by 18 centimeters. Slide 29. Utensil trays in stainless steel with leather inlay in 2 widths and 2 heights, 18.5 by 9.5 by 3.1 or 4.9 centimeters, and 26 by 9.5 by 3.1 or 4.9 centimeters. Second picture. Foil roll holder in aluminum, 37 centimeters long. Third picture. Leather pot cloth measuring 23 by 23 centimeters. And the fourth. Salt mill in oak and pepper mill in walnut, 21.5 centimeters tall, 5 centimeters in diameter. Slide 30. Kitchen and space systems. A comprehensive room and design concept for optimized workflows and space for creativity, communication, and an individual lifestyle. So beautiful. Looking at the previous double page. First, the side note. The table is the focus of this B1 kitchen, which comprises of 3 zones: the kitchen island, the wall line, and the tall appliance housing units. It is colored in alpine white with a bar top made from natural maple. Go into the title. Bulthaup B1. This line makes everything so simple through a clear language of form and a modular structure. People have different tastes, different preferences, and different desires. They come alive in living spaces that are designed to match their outlook, their architecture, and their individual interests. They experience the most wonderful moments when living spaces match their character and their own individual lifestyle. For personalized design, freedom that can adapt to an ever-changing living situation, people want pure simplicity. It is for precisely these people that the Bulthaup B1 product range was created. Its hallmarks are its focus on the essentials and the meticulous design of details. At Bulthaup, we attach great importance to ergonomic design and functional intelligence. The individual value concepts have a very simple foundation: a wall line, island, and a tall unit block. 3 elements come together to produce a kitchen, enabling people to focus on their deepest desires, values, and needs. At the heart of it all is the island, and once again the kitchen is the hub for the important things in life, like family and friends, communication and guests. It's about simplicity. Many things in life can be made easier and better through intelligent minimization. The self-contained form of the B1 wall line allows it to be positioned freestanding along a wall. Then the wall unit block keeps everything essential at hand. For bulthaup B1, the focus on the essentials means the deliberate use of the right materials, such as alpine white matte paint as a front material, laminate and stainless steel for work tops, and solid ash as a bar top. Simple and clean in its appearance and function, the B1 system is the kitchen for truly personal living spaces. It can change just like an individual's living situation can change, because people want to remain true to themselves and their desires, their tastes, and their preferences. On the left page, the clarity of lines ensures a well-proportioned and harmonious interplay of the wall line and island. The wall line contains a shelving element with sliding glass doors. On the next double page, the overall composition of this bulthaup B1 kitchen comprises a bulthaup C2 table, a kitchen island, a wall line, and a tall unit block in alpine white matte paint. This is what it was talking about. Slide 33. Oh, so clean. Slide 34. Bulthaup B2. The kitchen workshop is synonymous with creative environment. We spend our happiest moments around the table. Dining tables are places of consummate pleasure. The focus is on enjoyment. Bulthaup developed B2 to create space and time for enjoyment. Bulthaup B2 turns kitchens to workshops that allow for ample freedom of movement. B2's unique organizational principle reduces the kitchen to three sculptural elements: the workbench, the kitchen tool cabinet, and the kitchen appliance housing cabinet. These three elements, freestanding or combined, create timeless objects in the room. Their intelligent interiors allow the superfluous to be removed, and only the essentials remain retained. The philosophy of a workshop seems at odds with enjoyment. Traditionally, chefs hang up their utensils, their ladles, and their pans ready to reach for them, while pots and bowls are stored on shelves. Even at the start of the 20th century, there were firms specializing in the production of both carpenters and kitchen tools. To allow people to focus on enjoyment, they work at a kitchen workbench. Their workshop combines everything needed for preparing, cooking, and enjoying food: a work surface, water point, cooking area, and the dining table. The cooking area becomes a very congenial place as users enjoy complete freedom of movement around their workstation and no longer working up against a wall. They can enjoy conversation with others while preparing a meal. Bulthaup has created the practical test kitchen, because the focus is on reducing everything to the essentials, both inside and out, mentally and physically. Before the development of the B2 kitchen tool cabinet, a conventional kitchen was cleared of all items to realistically determine actual storage requirements. A group of designers investigated the definitive amount of kitchen utensils, kitchen equipment, and crockery needed for meal preparation, and compressed the storage space down to the essential dimensions. This compaction makes it possible to access everything directly and to have provisions and spices immediately at hand, so that you can focus on what matters: enjoyment. On the left page, two bulthaup B2 workbenches with solid walnut module and stainless steel module, featuring a water point in front of a kitchen tool cabinet in walnut. On the next double page, side note, two workbenches stand in a line in front of the kitchen tool cabinet. The workbench with solid wood modules also acts as a table. The appliance housing cabinet adds the finishing touch to the cooking area. On page 68 and 69, kitchen tool cabinets in two widths, 132 centimeters and 65.8 centimeters, are positioned next to an appliance housing cabinet that can accommodate an oven, dishwasher, and refrigerator. The open narrow kitchen tool cabinet is equipped with an additional aluminum frame that conveniently houses containers for spices, provisions, and utensils, as well as a compartment for bottles. Page 71. Many configurations are possible with the B2 workbenches and the kitchen tool cabinet here. Many configurations are possible with the B2 workbenches and kitchen tool cabinets. Here, two workbenches stand opposite each other, allowing people to chat and work at the same time. So we'll see probably 2 pages of slides here, just pictures. Wow. Erstkontakt, 2016 Bulthaup English Catalogue. Bulthaup B3, an endless diversity of variation and maximum architectural independence. People feel happy when they can grow and develop in accordance with their ideas, desires, and ambitions. Style and architecture, the living space itself, must therefore be as adaptable and individual as the person living in it, so that they can enjoy, relax, and truly feel at home. At the heart of that experience is the table. It's where people are free, express themselves in their individual styles, talking to family, friends, and guests, all the while cooking and hosting. A kitchen must be as versatile as the individual for its owner to be able to truly enjoy it. Bulthaup B3 offers an almost endless diversity of variations. With Bulthaup B3, the wall becomes functional rather than static. Again, with Bulthaup B3, the wall becomes functional rather than static. The Bulthaup B3 multifunction wall allows for casual hanging of all kitchen and decorative elements, creating open rooms that interact with the living spaces and its occupants. Thin materials and clarity of form, with accentuation of the horizontal plane, create a floating characteristic to the kitchen architecture. This floating quality is produced independently of whether the objects are floor-standing, foot-supported, or wall-hanging. In combination with the innovative Bulthaup monoblock, which seamlessly integrates to become a sculpture within the room, a sense of voluminous space is achieved. Voluminous, that's right. A variety of surfaces expands the scope for design, whether it involves laminate, lacquer, aluminum, stainless steel, wood veneer, or solid wooden fronts. Custom-designed worktops measuring just 10 millimeters in thickness with the seamless integration of cooking and water points extend the possibilities for variation and satisfy even the most exacting demands. A flexible interior cabinet design and a drawer organization system that is customizable with a wide range of accessories supplement the collection to create true kitchen architecture, a living space that constantly invites you to develop and grow. Left page side note. A Bulthaup C3 table in walnut stands in front of a Bulthaup B3 wall panel in walnut with a wall-hanging sideboard finished in high-gloss flint lacquer. Spotlights and a shelf insert themselves into the structure of the horizontally aligned wall panel. Next double page. Bulthaup B3 island and tall unit line are positioned in front of a walnut wall panel that acts as a room divider. The island is divided as a stainless steel monoblock with pullouts in brilliant flint lacquer, matching the tall unit line in front of the wall panel. Oh, wow. Wow. Side note at the very bottom of page 40, slide 43. Previous pages 76 through 81. Bulthaup B3 room plan in gravel and laminate in front of a wall panel in sand beige aluminum. The kitchen table and laminate monoblock form the center of the room. The floating wall line accentuates the sense of spaciousness. Laminate monoblock in front of a floating wall line, equipped with functional boxes in the area of the water point. The pocket door units installed at mid-height extend the wall line towards the living area. Bulthaup B3 sideboard in flint matte paint. On the right, Bulthaup C2 table in gravel laminate. Happy birthday, Patricia.